This is the Pergear CF Express Type A card, and it can be used in any camera that requires high write speeds from a quality card. This could actually be the shortest review ever, because as soon as I tested this card extensively, I went out and bought another. That's how much faith I have in this card. If we look at the specs, we can see that this version is a 260 gig CF Express A card, and it has a max read speed of 880 megabytes a second and a sustainable write speed of 400 megabytes a second. So let's just pop this into Blackmagic speed test and let's see how it goes. Connected to USB-C, the card just flies on my computer, and I've taken it out already and tested it on multiple jobs, professional jobs, personal jobs, camera tests, all sorts, and it's never ever missed a beat. I've tested this card myself over and over again, filling up the card on the highest all-eye codecs at the highest frame rates and then playing it back, and I haven't had any problems. It just keeps going, no drop frames, no problems, it just runs. So the card does get quite hot when you use it a lot, but the design has this aluminium heat sinks all over it like plates to dissipate the heat, which is a fantastic design. Now looking at the card reader, which takes CF Express Type A and SD cards, and I highly recommend you spend the extra £30 when you buy the card, because they usually cost so much money, so it's really good to have a budget option. If you haven't got USB-C ports on your computer, then you can just use the included USB-A adapter and still get fantastic write speeds. I highly recommend you purchase this adapter along with your CFE-A card. So as I said, I already went out and bought another card immediately after testing. I was really impressed with just how fast it worked and how reliable it was. Forget all the fancy packaging, forget everything else that you're seeing. When I compare the price to a Sony Tough card, an 80 gig card costs £179, and that is just far too much. So it's good to have a budget option that is reliable and that works. Will it carry on working? I don't know, but I've got faith in this at the moment that it's going to carry on working for me. Now I know a lot of people prefer to go for branded cards and they prefer the big names, but you've got to remember that even big names can have problems. This person here on Facebook was talking about how his Sony Tough card gave him problems and now he can't get his footage back. It can happen to any card, any manufacturer, and I don't mind using a card from a brand that I haven't heard of that much. Pergear do have a history with CF Express Type B cards, not that long, but they've got a history. But my own tests have proved to myself that this card works amazing. And I don't see why I should worry about using a card like this. It's proven to be worth its weight in gold, so I'm very happy. I've tested it in my FX6 as I told you before. I've done extensive testing, but I've also tested it in my Sony FX30. And in my FX30 it works amazing as well, no problems, no hiccups, just the same as in the FX6. So yeah, it's working fine for me, but the truth is, I know it's hard to trust YouTubers, you know, when we do these reviews. And this is one of the reasons why I have to test things, you know. When I get these products from different companies, I have to test it out rigorously in the first, you know, few weeks, 3 weeks to a month. And sometimes, you know, I get asked, can you have this video out in 2 weeks? And I tell them it's impossible, because how can I get a good understanding of the product if it's only been used 2 weeks? So it's another reason why I shoot a lot as well, why you always see me shooting, testing, not only to get better, but to test these products, what companies send me. And I do understand why people will be worried about using a company that's only been in the game a couple of years. It's good that YouTubers test these things so that you guys have a bit more understanding. Whether you want to take the risk or not, it's up to you. But me, like I said, I find no problem with this, and I spent my money on even more of them. So yeah, it's fine for me. But that's it, guys. What else can I say? Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.